to my channel. I feel very blinged up. Can you tell who my inspiration is today? Could you possibly imagine someone who I never stop talking about? Someone who we're talking about art today. Why does this keep shaking? Please stop. Please be stable. I mean, if I can't be stable, I don't expect this to be stable. We are reviewing my artwork. My book of memories, book of horrors. Wow, that was my last drawing. That's incredible. Who knew I was such an artist? I'll start off with these ones because they look like they came out of my school book, which means they will look the most shittest ones. Okay. So we've got whatever this is. Showed this in another video because I was in science. Who knows what this means? Somehow I passed science but not maths. Don't ask. This, I don't know what's happening here. I can't freehand draw for the life of me, as you can see. But I want to compare this to like my last drawing, and it's fucking crazy. I don't even know when this was. Science. I haven't done science since year 10. I don't know how many years ago that was. Oh, and we've got an inspirational. Be as wise as a wizard, but as protective as a guardian angel. Wow. Obviously these were traced and I just shaded it in. Wow, that angel actually kind of looks really sick. I wonder where I got my inspiration from. Definitely not Pinterest. I freehanded this one. 100%. Because that fire looks whack as shit. It's like, no, that looks whack. Look, I can freehand. Don't get me wrong. I can do that. But when it's requiring facial features, I need to trace that shit because I don't know how to do that. More Pinterest. Yep. Again, not traced because why are those lines so close together? Don't know. This is really simple. So I did not need to trace that. Oh, and there's more and there's more. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I obviously went through a fucking phase. Oh, this was in maths. See? Look, I did do maths. And I probably cheated and looked at the answer from someone else or at the back of the book. Because no way, Jose, did I fucking get that correct. Oh yeah, absolutely not. The top one, if we're talking about cylinders and circumference, absolutely not. But if we're talking triangles, that's my shit. 2017? What year was I in? Year 9? That's crazy. How old was I? 14. I think maths was the least of my problems back then. Anyways, back to art. Oh, I don't even have anything. That was freehand. Can you see? Can you see that it's... Yeah. That's not bad. I like the little symbol for the fire, but the rest is horrendous. What is that meant to be? And then, again, in maths, that was definitely surely traced. No, because you can see all my fucking... How many times I tried to draw it. Can you see? All the markings and everything. Yeah, no. Freehand! I don't know what I'm doing with these dot things. Like, I think it's a form of shading that I was trying to do. I think with this one, I just had a ruler and a dream. And then this is when the infamous flower came into play. This motherfucker right here, I still draw it till this day when I get really bored and I have to do training. And I have a pen and paper and I'll draw this motherfucker. Every single time without a doubt. And people are like, oh wow, you're so good at drawing. I'm like, thanks, I can only draw the one singular thing that comes to my mind. Oh! And I never knew how to draw animals. But here's a cat. I traced this and then put my own shading to it. That bunny looks really traumatized. That's probably how I was feeling. Oh, I don't know if I can show this. But I'm pretty sure I showed it. I'm pretty sure I showed it in the last video. Not the last one, but like when I went through my artwork. Anyways, obviously this spoke out to me for some reason. I wouldn't be able to tell you why. My brain was going through it. Anyways, yep, that's cool. And then we have fan art that I did. Can you... Okay, the next one's kind of really scary, but do you know who this is? Maybe recently they've broken the internet once again, because maybe him and his roommate are now like internet official couple. It's Dan's not on fire. Those eyes make him look like he has like freakishly blue eyes. Oh no! Okay, so look, I was really loud and proud about this, and it has my signature and everything. Look, it's not half bad. It's really bad. I added in the blue to his eyes and everything. What's going on here? I put by Emma and I put his name up the... Oh my god. Oh my god, how cringy. Alright, that's the end of the video. I didn't know I had this. It's a happy birthday card to me from like my best friend from high school. It's just like, P.S. I have well-being with Matt today. Which is obviously a code name for someone, and I can't remember who. I think I have an idea. Oh my god. I don't know if I should be sad or nostalgic or whatever, but I'll probably still keep that. She probably doesn't even watch my videos, but if she does, I have a birthday card from you. Still. Let's be awkward together. Oh, and being like really cool and hipster and shit. Like, this is when I was in my shading era. This is when I was trying to actually... I wasn't even trying. I just had a lot of shit going on. This was the only thing to keep my mind off that shit. Like, what's going on here? What's... yeah. When I say I couldn't draw faces, this is what I meant. What is this? What is this? Oh, I actually remember drawing this and feeling this way. Look how sad. Cute. Cute. Is that one? Here's that one. That's actually kind of... Compared to my other ones that I've shown so far, that's actually pretty, like, decent. That's really cute. And then I stumbled across Tumblr. I don't know why my signature is in black Sharpie, but I stumbled across Tumblr and I found these kind of drawings, and it changed to directory. Am I stupid? You know what I mean? So then I started outlining them and lying to people that I actually drew it. Some of the parts I would draw myself, but I outlined most of them, be like, yeah, I drew that myself. I'm so good. This is obviously later on. This wasn't straight after the one I just showed you. But for example, this is what I wanted to achieve. This kind of looks like a girl that I went to school with. I'm not gonna lie. But I just found this on Pinterest. But I would do stuff like this to start off with. And so I would like lightly trace it, and then I would kind of go over it more harshly. And then, yeah, we started to actually... So, I don't know how to explain this to you, but I would trace it. I would outline it very lightly. And then I would add details, which means shading, to like create the hair and to darken this part and do a little shading here and doing the shading in here. And I did eyes so much. Like, I drew eyes all the time, but it would always be the same looking eyes. So these kind of eyes is all that I was actually fucking good at. It kind of looks like Kim K. But yeah, this one isn't that great either. The eye shapes are a bit weird. But I could never draw like this again. Like, if I were to pick up a pencil and you would tell me to draw this again, I probably wouldn't be able to. I would be like, I have no idea what I'm doing. So yeah, I would trace it like this. This is what I meant. I would trace it like this and then I'll add in my own shading. So this is when I got into BTS. And I started to do hair a little bit more differently. This is Jimin. For those who don't know, this is Jimin from BTS. That's really pretty. 2019. This is when I was 2019. 16. The 1st of the 11th. I was 15. 1st of the 11th? Bitch, are you dumb as fuck? I was thinking the 11th of the 1st. I was 16. The hand definitely needs to have a bit of shading or something. But the hair is giving. Why did I draw really creepy hands? Like, everything else about this is so cute. The hair and everything. But the hand, what's the hand doing? That's really pretty. So my phone just fucking shut down on me because it overheated. I'm overheated. I found little backstory. When it was your birthday on a school day, your locker would be decorated if your friends cared about you that much. Oh, and it has the old like Snapchat, like, yeah. Wow. I was so ugly. Look at that. Like, that's what I looked like when I was at school. Because you only had it in a timer. That was before you could just look at the thing for as long as you wanted. There was a timer on how long you could look at a snap for. Oh my god, I need to match all of these up. So we had this one, and then this is what I did. So like, again, the hands, what the fuck is going on there? Anyways, so that's what I would do. This is what it would look like, and that's what I'll do to it. You see, another example. Yeah, so basically inspirations were like this and like this and all of this sort of stuff. Like, this was just the shit. Here is a before and here is a after when I would add my own thing to it. Oh, and the bubblegum photo I just showed you. Yep. Wow. Final result compared to... So we are comparing from my first kind of ever like... Right? And then this was the last one I drew. So when was this? 2018? I don't know when this was, but it would have been a couple of years prior. Like, hello? Let's talk about this artwork. Like, wow. Like, from afar it looks fantastic, but then when you look up close it's like, that's really fucking shit. Like, if we're going like really up close, like, it doesn't look too bad, but from afar that looks fucking fantastic. That looks astonishing. Fantastic, guys. Now I have to put all of this artwork away. Wow. Oh, and my cup of frozen mangoes that I haven't touched yet. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Go and subscribe. turn on that notification bell button. I also post on Instagram on when I'm uploading and if I'm not uploading, because next weekend I won't be able to upload. I'll be coming back home from Perth. I have singing accounts. I'm trying to, I don't know what I'm doing with those, but I have singing accounts that you should also follow on Instagram and TikTok, and I'll put in the description below. But with all of that being said, I will see you all next time. Goodbye!